We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spots.
It's a foot race. The 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 64 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
Makes the score.
Extra point put through by Succop. And that makes the score 7-0.
Bradley Pinion, the kickoff for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Smith catches left side. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
A good pickup there on first as a screen pass gets a made.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, and it's 3rd and short.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
The ball carrier.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Check the out. Check the out. Check the out. Mike, 53. Rip. Mike. Rabbit.
On 2nd and 7, Brady letting one go deep here. And got his man complete. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A big play. Brady to Gronkowski. 67 yards.
The 11-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Fournette, a first down carry. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Brady going to sling this out wide to Godwin. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Chris Godwin with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
Makes the score.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And that'll make the score 14-0. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
At the 41-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's got some space here. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
And 3 at the Vikings 17-yard line.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Flush to his right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Brady. And he's got Miller. And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Now Brady again. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes, and the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
Makes the score Buccaneers 21. Vikings.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
(21-0) our score after one.
Score Buccaneers 21, Vikings nothing.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Play action. Now it's Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. That's caught inside the 20. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 42 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
53's the mark. 58.
Into the red zone. It's Brady. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
It's 2nd and inches at the 4-yard line.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Be a long day for you.
Shotgun now for Brady. And he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown. Touchdown. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
He can run for it, and he will. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They're going to try and throw. And he hits the tight end. It's Davis. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. They'll look to throw here on first down. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
At their own 49-yard line.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Cut. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I got you, pump. Mike spot 4. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
I can't believe they even let you play. 54 Mike. Check. Watch this.
To throw, it's Brady. And he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown. The fourth touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady as his guys continue to pour it on.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Extra point put through by Succop, and the rout is on here in this first half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards, first down, Vikings.
17 yards.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
And it seems like they've been... And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Ndamukong Suh in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. On play action, they'll throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Yet it brings up 4th down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. On play action, now Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts
A gain of 2.
as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Check 50, check 50. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Regular.
Throwing on first down is Brady. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady. And this offense is running away with this one. And the route is on here in this first half.
Buccaneers 41. Vikings nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 36. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their own 42.
42-yard line.
The final shot before half for Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. The rookie Jeff Gladney picks it. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll find Gabriel Davis. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass, a run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. A nice run there by Jones on first down as he'll wind up getting about 5. So 2nd and 5 coming up. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again to Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Down behind the line of
This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that a team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
By the Vikings.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one?
And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 34. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Well, what a game for this offense and the 43-year-old QB Tom Brady. And, hey, if they get points here, they can finally surpass his age on the scoreboard. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Again, it's Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that will extend this big lead. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Minnesota.
And my goodness, another interception. Antoine Winfield Jr. picks it. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. They'll run it again with Fournette. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally out of bounds just inside the 10. A big run by the big man Fournette. 46 yards on the ground. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Now Jones. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit. You stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And this Buccaneer offense is running away with this one. Extra point put through by Suckup, and the lead will swell by 1 more. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, That is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. Then he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
At the 30.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Vikings, nothing.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
Down by
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down.
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time.
Brady's pass.
Read it well, and it's picked.
By the Vikings.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in
Season of
December,
giving.
right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may.
There he goes, left side.
Ooh, Lord.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Minnesota.
Justin Jefferson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the interception by the Vikings D leads to a touchdown.
Point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions. But the game, certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Brings up 2nd and...
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Leonard Fournette.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
3rd and 3.
The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And some room to work. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Vikings 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Brady. And this is going to be intercepted. Dante Nicholson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Justin Jefferson, the rookie, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
10 at the 20-yard line.
And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
Vikings.
Being chased out left. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. A big play there for Minnesota. 42 yards. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Tighten up. Drill green. Whip. Watch the whip. Switch.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. Carlton Davis picks it. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. A killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marginal yardage against them.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for 2. Obviously the scoreboard. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Antoine Winfield Jr. picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Brady going to look to throw. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts.
Smith on the tackle.
As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
3rd and 10.
Watch forward. Right to the end. Check. Check it.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big pickup there. 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. From the gun, it's Brady. That is caught inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they were ultra confident coming in, that's for sure. They had won 7 straight, but number 8 not looking to be in the cards right now. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And finding Davis here, the tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 44. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Brady going to throw here. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Mike, 53.
Throwing again. Brady. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.